Alright, I'm trying to throw together a quick bread for the sun oven, see how it works out. Got 1 cup of whole wheat flour. You take 2 tablespoons of bran. Now it does call for a wheat germ in this recipe, but I don't have any on hand, so I'm going to skip that. I need 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, half a teaspoon baking powder, and a half teaspoon of baking soda. That's my dry ingredients. Mix that up. I'll be adding my liquid to that in a minute. My liquid ingredients are 2 eggs, which I'll beat together with, I have a half cup of vegetable oil and a half a cup of honey here. Add that in. And I'm going to need 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Got just enough. Once I've blended that sufficiently, I'm going to add it to my dry ingredients. Of course, the honey's on the bottom. Always got to get that honey out. And I'll begin blending this. Of course, as I do that, I'm also going to fold in 1 cup of shredded zucchini and about a half a cup of raisins. Yeah, it's about a half cup right there. And that's your quick bread recipe. I'm going to blend this all together and throw it in the pan. Alright, so I've mixed it to my satisfaction, and now I'm going to throw it in a lightly buttered pan. Yeah, 9-inch pan, 8-inch pan, whatever you got. And see how it comes out. Remember, this is a quick bread recipe. There's no yeast, there's no rising needed. Well, this guy is almost completely overcast, and the sun oven's only reaching 240 degrees, but my unbridled nature says, go for it. Why not just bake some bread? So, let's see what happens. Okay, it's 1 hour and 20 minutes in. The sun oven is now up to almost 300 degrees, but earlier it was down to 150 because it was really heavy overcast. Now, this type of recipe usually calls for about 40-45 minutes in a conventional oven at about 325. So I went a whole hour and 25 minutes. So let's pull it out and see how it looks. So it looks like it could be done. It feels done. It's pulled away from the sides, but only time will tell. And the bottom looks done. It's nice and spongy. I'm going to let it sit a minute, and then I'm going to give it a cut, and we'll see. Wow, that's beautiful. It's moist inside, and you can see the texture. I mean, that's perfect. I've made a lot of quick breads in my day, and this, I would have to say, is better than doing it in a conventional oven. It tastes good too. So I'm sure someone's going to want to know if it's done in the center, and I'm quite positive, I can assure you, it is done. Look at that. That's beautiful. See, it's nice and spongy, beautiful texture. Still moist. I probably could have taken it out 10-15 minutes earlier, but no harm, no foul by leaving it in longer. It still stayed moist. It's got a very delicate crust. Now I guess the thing is to try a yeast bread.